What's up, what's up, what's up? AKA Promotions in the building. We are the plug. What's up, everybody? So before I start this show, I got to give a quick shout out to all the freshman college students. We about to go visit my baby. It's her first year of college for homecoming. So shout out to all of y'all. Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to jump right into it. Y'all already know how I give it up. I do not introduce the artist. So we're going to jump right into it. So our first artist is
Worldarama from Groundhog TV. You already know what it is.
And we got
I'm Khem King. Glad to be here.
Yes. We got another special person in the building, but I'm not gonna go in. But hey, shout out to that other special person. So we going to get into it. Both of these, let me just let y'all know real quick. Both of these artists have like major things going on. Mr. King over here, I am so proud of him. He has released his single. He done did his video. He has so much more work and stuff coming. So yeah, we're going to get into that in a minute. But Mr. Groundhog, Mr. Groundhog, it is a pleasure to have you in the building. So
Pleasure to be here.
my first question, because you have longevity in this and you have longevity in multiple parts of this as far as being an artist, being a promoter, so many other different things. So we're just going to jump into how did all of this get started for you? Where did the passion for music come from?
I think I remember when I was younger and I lived in Brooklyn as a young kid. I remember being at a block party and I was at the music was playing and I just was a little kid and I just started dancing and I kind of felt it. It was like I was wondering like what something was like just taking over my body. It was hip hop music.
Yes.
But then when I moved to Queens, when I was like 8, I moved to this area called East Elmhurst and it was so like enhanced with rap and hip hop and the culture. And so many rappers lived in that neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So as it was growing and getting bigger, a lot of these guys I would see every day.
Okay.
So it was like, I just was like, by default, it
was familiar faces to you.
Yeah,
so.
like these was the same rappers that I would hear on the radio and see on like Video Music Box and different things at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, I think it wasn't really, Video Music Box didn't start at that time. I think, I remember because when I moved to Queens, it was in '82, if I'm not mistaken, and
it wasn't out
'82 or '84.
Video music.
Yeah, Video Music Box came out in '84, but I think it was '82. But I was, we seen what was going on with hip hop, but some of these rappers like Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper and all these guys that was out, like Eric B and Rakim and all of them, these dudes was around the way.
Yeah.
Hoochie Rap was.
Yes.
I would see these dudes on the block, so I was like, the fuck? Like, I want to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all doing?
And I always tell the story, like, I almost went to Fresh Fest. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Fest was that big concert with Houdini, Run DMC, and all of that, where Jermaine Dupri was a little kid dancing there. Like, Eric B chartered a bus for all of the kids in the neighborhood to go. And my mom's was like, you too little, you ain't going to that on that bus with them. And I'm like, Mom. Word. So that's like a part of my history that I was almost on that bus to Fresh Fest.
Oh, wow.
That's how deep it was with me. So, that's what was the incision into this game. This is why I fell in love with it. And I've been doing it all my life independently.
All right. So like I told you before, I was doing my little research and you was part of a group.
Yes.
So I definitely want you to dive into the group, the name, let everybody know.
Which group you talking about though? Because I was in a couple groups.
Oh, okay.
I was in a couple groups. What you read? There's a lot out there about that.
Ill Distraction.
Yeah. That was like actually the first rap group. That was when I first started rapping. Because before that, I was a dancer. I used to dance for Lady of Rage. Miss Ruffin stuff with my Afro Puffs.
Rock on with your hands.
I was a dancer for her before she blew up and went to Cali.
Okay.
But after that, you know what I'm saying? A good friend of mine named Doobie Real, we call him, his name is Taboo, we call him Doobie Real. He called himself Prince. But he had a pair of turntables, Gemini 1200s. And he didn't know what to do with them. Like somebody's uncle or somebody gave them to him. Right. And Sinister was trying to get his thing going as a DJ.
Yeah.
DJ Mr. Sinister from the Executioners.
Okay.
And he needed some turntables. So me and at the time my partner Pliz from Ill Distraction, we knew that my boy had these turntables, so we traded him a bike for his turntables. And we was out there stealing bikes anyway.
Yeah,
Like, yo, son, you need a bike? We got one for you. Let us get those turntables.
I know that's right.
Sister Mr. Sinister, and the rest is history. Because Sinister would practice in the front of his grandmother's house in the foyer, and me and Pliz would be practicing rapping over him cutting up old break beats and shit like that. And that's kind of like how I got so nice with rapping.
That's what's
I'm saying.
So who was like the first mainstream artist that you got to go on stage with? Or maybe behind, maybe y'all was at the same venue and you came on.
Well, I was doing shows early.
Yeah.
So we was on the scene. Like you see how business savvy I am and grinding hard. I was like this back then, even as a young little teenager.
Okay.
So we was in the city doing all of the shows and showcases and all that. And back then, all of the big rappers that big now, they were on that level. And they was in these clubs and I was seeing them. So I could say I've been in the club with all of the big rappers. Jay-Z, Mobb Deep. Everybody used to be in the clubs because there was no social media. So for you to be seen, you had to be out there. And I was out there. And I did a lot of shows with people and different shit like that. You know what I mean? I remember in the beginning of Eminem's career, before he even blew up, he came to do a show. We was going to open up for him in Manhattan at this club called Tramps. Shout out my nigga Peter Oasis. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And, he was going to bring Eminem out there, so we went to the sound check, and I was talking to Eminem, and this is before he blew up. Right. You know what I'm saying? He came out. This is just an example of some of the biggest guys that I was, you know what I'm saying, with in clubs and stuff like that. Right. And so I've been around a lot. I remember back in the days we was in front of this club called the Lion's Den, and I battled Pumpkinhead, God bless the dead, and Cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Like all these dudes was out there, just was there on the scene. You had to be on the scene, and I was there. I was a little dude that was out there. And back then we used to roll deep, the whole bomb building from Queens. We was out gun-toting little wild young boys. But we was out there for this music, and we was really loving it. And we wasn't taking no shit, and we was rapping and doing our thing. And you know what I mean? I continued that on throughout my life independently. I didn't sign some independent deals with different labels and different things of that sort. But I never was signed to a major. I've had meetings with majors before, but that wasn't in my cards back then at that time. So,
it was meant for you to get into something else.
Right. And I started TV, like, you know what I mean?
I was just about to go into, so Grind Hard came about when? What year did you start?
It was 04 when me and Inf Mega formed it, but it was like kind of we was starting working on stuff like that in like 03. I think it was 02. If I'm not mistaken, I think I met Inf in like 02. Okay. And then 03, we was talking about doing something together. Back again, somebody wanted to, you know what I'm saying, form companies together. We had to come up with a name. And at the time, I was Insane Psycho Home, and he was called From the Gut. DVDs, and he didn't know what he wanted to do with his DVDs at the time. So we was like, yo, let's just do something. And we called it Grind Hard, Grind Hard TV. Wow. And we started it off on public access, and then, you know, we went from public access to DVDs, and then, because, you know, DVD games started popping, and then from that we went to YouTube. We kind of jumped on YouTube late, but we jumped on YouTube, and then we formed the website, groundhardtv.com, and next year is my 20th anniversary.
Wow,
you know
shout out, yes. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to maintain and to stay focused in this business. There's so much nonsense that you come across. So definitely shout out to you for staying, you know, strong and level-headed throughout all of this stuff that's going on. Because it's really
I'm
crazy.
Focused, and I really want to leave my imprint on the hip hop culture and with my contributions. And I feel like I'm really good at this. You know what I'm saying? As far as rapping and networking and producing this hip hop TV, you know what I mean? Like, I'm good at it, and I'm never gonna stop doing it. Like, I'm gonna stop when I'm dead. All of that ageism y'all be trying to inflict on people saying you too old. Well, I'll be rapping in the grave.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? I'll be, you know what I'm saying, contributing to the culture. So, and I know that a lot of the stuff that I'm putting out there is going to get even bigger you know what I'm saying, when I'm done.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got a lot of stuff out there. But the masses may not all be paying attention to it as much as I feel they should be right now, but I know it's going to get its just due, and I know I contributed to the culture on the way I feel I should have.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know
That's what's up, and that's all you got. You stand tall on that, so
Yes,
that's what's
that's
up. But I have to tell you, go baby,
That's the
go
latest record.
baby.
Go
Yo,
baby.
when it's so catchy. First off, it's so catchy.
Yeah, it is.
It's something you could dance to. Like the song is like I love that single that you have. Like I could really do it up in the club off of that. So the energy and everything, and then seeing you perform it live. So that was everything too, because your energy matched the song.
Yeah.
So, but how did Go Baby? How did that song come about? How did that get created?
Well, you know, a lot of my records is about real life situations, because I know a lot of people be rapping about stuff. Well, these young boys, they be rapping about stuff that they really doing, because they really out here going crazy. But you know, the stuff that I rap about is like real life situations, grown up situations, and it's the song is more of a relationship song.
Okay.
And you know, I've just found out news about one of my kids that ain't my kid, so you know what I mean. That shit was bothering me to the point where, to avoid me from going out and doing something crazy, I just channeled that energy to a song.
Write this down real quick.
You know what I'm saying? And I put it in a real lyrical, happy-go-lucky partying, sing-songy way.
Yeah, and that's a cool little flip to that.
You know,
because like a situation like that, you be like, yo, I wanna.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's some stuff.
Doing
So
some crazy stuff.
yeah, so I can the way that you channel that into create, and
hit
that's
record.
usually how it goes.
But I said-
Heartbreak and pain and all of
Taylor
that.
Swift
That
do
usually
it all the time.
turns into like the
Taylor
number
Swift
one
made
hit.
millions
Yo,
off of
for real.
her relationships ending.
Yeah.
And little problems that she go through. So why can't I get some of that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
know
saying?
She
that's
probably
right.
get into the relationship so she
Just
can
so
get the
you-
Just so you
material.
can get the-
Get the bread, you know?
Facts.
When you're really going through real stuff, it breeds great material
Yeah.
to rap
Because
or
it's
sing about.
real. It's
She could be
just-
writing
yeah.
about football soon. Watch. She with Travis
I
Kelce
believe
right
it.
now.
Word,
They gonna break up
that's gonna
NFL,
be the
gonna
next
a wrap.
thing.
Yo, they were just interviewing those two football players' mom on his show, Coda or something like that, and she was trying to ask the moms about her son and Taylor Swift, and she wouldn't say nothing. She was like, "Oh, that's their business. They're grown, I don't wanna-" But
She
know
probably
that.
already signed that. She already
the
signed
NDA.
that. Yeah, yeah. To be quiet, mom. You want that money,
Right?
Well, her two sons is doing pretty well. She don't need to worry.
Well,
about
that
Taylor
is
Swift.
true. That is
Both
true.
of her sons played in the Super Bowl.
Yes, that is
Both their
true.
teams, so she ain't worrying about Taylor Swift money. She good. She birthed them boys. She good.
Yeah,
She good.
facts.
You know, them football contracts be hundreds of millions.
Yo,
right?
it is stupid money.
Definitely.
Oof.
Right, that's
Yeah.
what it is. But yeah, so that's basically, you know what I mean, what that song was about. And you know what I mean?
I also, I'm sorry to cut you
No, go
off.
ahead.
I know that you are a father.
Yes.
So I wanted to give you your props on one, being a father and being an active father.
Yes.
I noticed you do the going on basketball. We do, going just general places or, whatever you're doing on a positive level, you have them with you.
Yeah.
And I think that is so important, for the young boys. To see that, if I want to get into music, I can go this way. I don't have to go, to the gutter with it to get seen. You know what I'm saying? I can go another route with it. So how is that? Like, how does your sons take to that when you want to take them around and you showing them all these different things? Are they welcome into it? Or they,
Well, the
dang,
music
like-
thing, they had to fall back from that because one is now a teenager and the other one is going into the teenage phase. And, they want to do their own thing. And they wasn't really serious about doing the music. But I bring them to shows and things like that sometimes where they can be there because a lot of shows is in clubs and stuff that they can't be at.
Yeah.
But other than that, when you see me posting with my kids, that's the time that I make for them. Because I can't just do this all day and do work and other stuff and not spend time with my children. So I make sure that I spend time with them. Like I'll set time aside to where we going out and we doing stuff together. And that's what y'all will see when I'm post about them because I be wanting them. And plus they're from different mothers.
Right.
So the only way they're going to have a relationship is for
Is
me
if
to
you
bring
keep
them
them together.
together.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So and I want to archive that all the time. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Like we have the Hoff series, the first one that was out when they was doing music, but now the next season that's coming is about my youngest one, basketball, and my oldest, he's graduated from high school, junior high school into high school, and it's a couple of his birthday, like it's a couple of episodes with, you know what I'm saying, different stuff. I even got my marriage. When I got married, I got an episode of that, and all of that's coming.
Okay.
But you know, that's like more of a life situation type of thing.
Yeah.
It's it's a horse series. It's about me raising my children. That's what it's all about. Head of the
Ain't
household.
nothing wrong with that. That's right.
And like you said, I wanted to show that because I don't have to keep telling people be there for your kids, be there for your kids, and this and that. Just show you me doing it with my kids, and I enjoy that because when I'm dead and gone, they can always go in and say, "Look here, remember Dad was doing this. We were here," because it's out there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I archived it forever. YouTube would be forever until they shut it down. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Too much money.
My parents have said things to me as a kid that I still say, and I just be like, "Oh my goodness, like that's from them." Like, oh my goodness, you know. So it's so many things that we hold on to that our parents show us, and a lot of times our parents may be like, "Oh, they ain't paying it no mind," but you know, it's so,
and I see my kids. I see me in my kids. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really proud that I'm able to have children and be in their lives and stuff like that. Being somebody that don't know his father. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really a bastard. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want my kids to be bastards.
I know that's right. I don't like that term though, but I get it. I get it. I just don't like the
bastards.
term. There's other words.
Everybody always say that. You know what I'm saying? When I don't even want to go there. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of things that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
But but I feel you. It is what it is. That's part of the issue with society today. So damn sensitive. You can't say what the hell it really is because you know. So I get you on that one. We're going to dive into it just a little bit as far as you want to go into it. Like, how was your emotions? How was your feelings when you found out, with your son and
that wasn't my kid?
Yeah.
I was devastated, but what made me feel a little okay about it is that he's already 27. Right. So everything that I've done,
daddy.
Everything that I've done for him was like I already did my job.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I can't be mad because I'm not gonna get nothing back.
Right,
my love for you is still there. It's just that we both found out that his mom's is a compulsive, lying ass, cheating ass sneak, and I can't take back none of the love I have for him or the money and finances that I supported him with.
Right.
But you're an adult now, so now it's time for you to fend for yourself. So I don't have to keep financing anything that would afford this woman that lied to us all of your life.
Well, like you said, he's 20-something, so he's on his own. Yeah, so whatever, if you did decide to do anything for him, it would be for him. Like
not
she
really.
wouldn't
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Because, nowadays a lot of these young boys are mama's boys, and they're there for their mother. And I understand that because I only know my mother. You know what I mean? Even though we don't see everything eye to eye, but that's my mom. Yeah. And I love her.
Yes.
So anything that I will provide for him, it would benefit her.
It would benefit.
Right. So the fact that you're 27 and I don't have to provide for you anymore, I'm not.
Right.
Our love is still there, and we can do everything together, but I don't have to financially support you for you to support her.
Basically.
Because I did my job
you
as your stepfather.
Yes.
Because biologically, I'm not your father, biologically, but I'm your stepfather because I was married to his mom.
Yeah, okay.
So with that being said, I did my job as your stepfather. You're a man now. Take care of your moms and your daughter.
I know that's right.
That's it.
I second that. I second that.
But not because a lot of people would be out here doing wild, crazy shit. They would practically try to kill a woman or do some crazy wild shit. But listen, I raised him.
I was about to say, you ain't worth my freedom and my life and all that. Like, and that loss is on you. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up whatever relationship or whatever deal situation we had going on. You messed that up. So hey.
Right. But he's an adult anyway. So whatever I did for him, I did what I needed to do for a young man that I was raising. Yes. Up until he was an adult with a child. Yes. So that's what made it easier on me to just channel it into music and not want to go do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to keep financially supporting somebody that's helping a woman
understandable.
That lie. You're a dub.
Understandable.
So you're a dub.
Keep it pushing. That's it.
So what's coming out? Because I know that you have a series out on what?
What you talking about? The Hoff series?
Yeah.
That's the one with my kids. That's
Yeah.
out already. But
That's
I'm
on
about
what?
to hit
On YouTube or?
That's on. Some of it's on YouTube. Some of it is on Strong Island TV.
Okay.
Because I produced it for their joint on Roku. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's still up on their channel.
Okay.
And you could catch it on YouTube, or you could go to grindhardtv.com and you'll see the Hoffs banner on the site and click on it, and it'll bring you to their site.
Okay.
It's still got some of the episodes for the people that didn't see it, because it's still like, what is it, like 8 billion people on the planet Earth? So everybody ain't see it yet.
We
so
need
go
them
back and see
views
it.
up. Yes, we
Go
need
back,
them
go watch
views
it.
up.
It's up there. My kids is getting bigger, but the content is still out there.
Okay.
You know, the Go Baby's out right now. I got another single coming up real quick. I got a whole EP about to come out with Cover, COD. He's like a very sought after producer in New York City.
Okay.
I got an EP coming out with him. I got another project coming out with Blue Diaz. Y'all see the songs he's produced already from Ayo, QGTM, and Go Baby. But we got a lot more. And it's funny because the EP that I got coming out with Cover, I kind of formed a group with Daylight and Crucial Mr. One Love. So it's
Okay.
hip hop, R&B, and reggae.
And reggae,
So it's kind of like we the Fugees without the female. You know what I'm saying? And and the EP is going to be called They Love World.
Oh, nice. So
now.
everybody got their little name. Okay, I like that. All right.
Yeah,
all
I had to come up with the name. We don't know what to call us as a group, but I was like, yo, my EP is going to be called They Love World. So they was like, yo, where you get that from? I said, Daylight, Crucial, Mr. One Love, and Worldarama.
Yeah.
So nobody can say, oh, no. Everybody's name
We
is
all in it.
the name of the
We
EP.
all included.
And yo, we got some fire music, and yo, it's just fire. Like we really coming, man. Like we got some stuff. We here.
That's
all I
what's
gotta say.
up.
We
That's
here.
what's up.
So-
Wait, before we even finish with you, we're going to dive in. I want you to give them the details of Atlanta, your recent Atlanta trip that you went on.
Yo, I think everybody need to go to Atlanta for a little bit and do some networking and get involved with stuff when they have like seminars and festivals and stuff like that. Because right now, Atlanta's like the mecca of the culture of the business, and I think people need to go out there and make their presence felt. You know what I mean? Because, you know, in New York, it's a lot of hate. It's a lot of not supporting. It's a lot of you got to spend all your last money to get anything done, and that person don't. Once you pay the person, you could barely get them on the phone, even though they're your friend excessively.
Oh, yes.
They're your friend excessively when they trying to court you in to spend on their services. But once you pay them, now you can't even get these motherfuckers on the phone. So I think a lot of us out here, we need to go to Atlanta for a little bit. So I went out there for a little 12, 13-day stay. And within that time, there was the Revolt World Festival going on, Diddy's channel. There was A3C, All Three Coasts. This was the first time they came back since the pandemic. And there was the Queens Get the Money and Queens Day Atlanta event going on out there. And there was a bunch of other things out there too. And I set up a bunch of podcasts, interviews and stuff like that. Shout out to my PR person, Tuesday. She do like a lot of PR and marketing for me.
Shout out Tuesday.
You know what I mean? Lizzie and all of them. And I was out there for all of that. Me and
That's what's up.
DJ Weirdy Wolf, aka Crucial Mr. One Love. And we had our promotional truck out there with the TVs. Oh, also, and I was at the BET Awards.
Yes, that's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for.
About that one. There's so much going on. Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? So I was out there networking, having a lot of things going on, getting a lot of content. I got a lot of episodes dropping of us out there in Atlanta. You know what I mean? It was really
what's
crazy
up.
and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it. And also, it's crazy because I went out there and somebody seen us performing with our promotional truck outside, and we was giving out my flyers with the QR code, and they Googled me and they heard my music and they was like, "Yo, you're so dope. I would like to license your music in movies and TV."
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's fire.
I got a deal on the table right now.
That's what's up.
With a
Congratulations.
with a licensing company right now. They actually waiting for me to sign it and send the
All
paperwork
right
back.
now.
Yo, that's sick.
You
That's
know, I
sick.
got the lawyer.
Yo,
about to,
that
you know what I'm saying, how that look over that. And
That's
and
right,
it's crazy
yeah.
because at the same time we was out there, you know, the Go Baby was already on NFL
Yeah.
Madden, the soundtrack
Yep.
on Spotify, but now it's on 2K24.
Wow.
Spotify, 2K24 music
That's fire.
soundtrack. So from it being on that, my guy hit me up and was like, "Yo, Universal said they like that song. That there's a couple of people who got songs on that playlist that they want to further. You know what I'm saying? The licensing thing. So I got a meeting with Universal this week.
Yeah.
Shit looking good, man.
That's right. That's right. Moves is being made.
You get a lot of exclusive information right now, AK. This is actually the first interview I did coming back from Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your show. And I remember we spoke about this before I left. I said we was going to do an interview, and you practically you getting all of the info of everything that's been coming out of all these moves that I've been making and grinding and going out of town and shit like that. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's real now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And licensing and for film and TV, that's bigger than a record deal.
Major,
you know what I'm saying? So, if y'all don't understand, y'all will understand.
Basically.
And also,
basically.
And also, while I was out there in Atlanta, I met a dude who's a manufacturer out of overseas in like India or Bangladesh or something like that, who stays in Canada, and y'all about to see groundhog gear all over the place.
My goodness.
My clothing line about to be crazy.
Oh, shucks.
It's about to be crazy.
Well, I need my exclusive. All right, so just
you know I'm celebrating. I got a shirt for you in the car.
Yes.
She gets a free shirt.
That's what's up.
Anybody else want to cop shirts from me? I got T-shirts. Shirts is $30 for Groundhog, for you to rock Groundhog.
I know that's right.
AKA promotions getting it for free.
Damn, everybody can't be like me.
Y'all be seeing me rocking the clothes and everything like that. That was all through me manufacturing and doing it myself. But now I'm working with a manufacturer now, so the clothing line is really going to be official. My merch is going to be.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Definitely, yo. Pay attention. Yes, congratulations. Yes. And you know
all this exclusive news first.
That's right. Don't be telling nobody else.
But yeah, man, hard work pays off. So I'm just telling y'all, when I be out here saying grind hard and invest in yourself and be on the scene and go to these festivals and these different places to be around and show and make your presence felt, like. It's important. It's important. And follow through it when you meet people, when you're doing shit, and be genuine, because you can make some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people always say, "Oh, you don't tell people what you're doing. Don't let them know what you're doing." But what I got is in stone. I can't. Nobody can stop my shit.
That's right.
Nobody can stop my shit. These people want to fuck with me because they want to fuck with me. It's not me running and chasing nobody down. My grind is what makes people want to fuck with me.
They see it. Yes.
And that's it. My great music, my grind, my personality. Keeping bridges, you know what I'm saying? Not burning no bridges and shit like that. Like that's why I'm where I'm at right now. Yeah. Independently. Nobody can say, "Oh, yo, I ain't no." Stop it.
That's right. He says, "Stop it." All right, so I'm going to move on, but real quick, I know they know Grind Hard. They know where to find everywhere.
Just Google Worldarama. It's only one Worldarama rapper out. That's it. It's Worldarama. Everything gonna pop up, or just go to the website.
I was about to say facts. You go to Google, it's him. It's his face you're gonna see when you put that up there.
I want to shout out to my artist. You know what I'm saying? Strong O. You know what I mean? He don't like me saying this, but you know he's an artist out of Maryland. He's autistic. You know what I mean? And he's fire. The video is up on the site. Go to grindhardtv.com. I just put up Revolt, Grindhard TV podcast episode, Revolt World Day 1 and Day 2. I put up the link between, and I put up his video on the site. Grindhardtv.com is my website. I run it. I do what I want.
Okay.
Shout out to my dude, Crucial Mr. One Love, DJ Wadey Wolf, DAJ Johnson, Daylight for that Link Between project. It's a whole Caribbean infused album that's out there, and it's fire. And you know, I like making music that's not just one genre. Like I like switching it up. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. I got a bunch of stuff out there and a bunch of stuff coming, and you're just gonna see more of me for the rest of your life.
All right, so y'all already heard it. He put where he put. How many years you got in already?
No, 20? The TV thing. Matter of fact, next year is Groundhog TV's 20th anniversary.
Wow.
I would say I'm going to do a big party, but I think I'm going to just go to Europe and stuff like that.
Take the family to Europe or just
do something else. I want to celebrate that like in-house.
Wow. Yeah. You know one day I'm going to have you up here and we're going to do like I I don't know, maybe like some type of seminar or something, some type of thing. So like other independent artists, maybe, you know, steps that they can take and the right steps, because not everybody, you know, goes the right way. Some people might make it to the top same level, but the way they got there is totally different. So, you know, I want to show people the right way, the honest way. You know,
well, you know, there's a lot of mistakes was made, and I'm still making mistakes,
and that's
but
a
I'm
given
learning along the way.
That's always
you know
gonna
like,
happen.
You just got to keep grinding and keep your eyes on the prize.
Yes,
you feel me? Because the artist that I'm talking to y'all about from Maryland, Strong O, his new video "Sick Cred" out right now on GroundhogTV.com. I'm always gonna plug my stuff that I do.
That's right,
and
facts.
His mom's Googled the top 10 hip hop associations in New York, and Groundhog TV came up, and she chose me. So, like, my Google SEO
It speaks
is
for
official.
itself. Yeah.
People
Before
can
you
say,
even say anything,
or they can act
see
like
what
they
it
don't
is.
know, whatever. But people from out of town Google what's popping in New York City on the hip hop scene, and Groundhog TV comes up. Nice. So,
I know that's right. Go ahead. That's right. That's right. Let them know.
SEO, baby.
Let them know. Well, thank you once again for coming up here. It is a true pleasure. I've been waiting to sit down with you for a minute. So, and we're going to do this again. I'm going to see you at another event. So, it's all good.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're staying right here. Okay. No, I'm just moving this way. So that's all.
I want to hear about you anyway.
Yes. So we got my homie up here, Khem King. So let me tell you, I don't know if the ladies is aware, but y'all need to get in the know. Y'all really need to get in the know. But let them know what's going on with you, because you got a lot going on right now.
I do. First of all, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Math, S.STREET Media, you know, aka Productions. I feel very honored to be sitting next to this man, because I know he got big things going on. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, my single just dropped a couple weeks ago. It's called Me and Mine. It's on all streaming platforms right now. It's my first single ever. The EP is coming out in less than 2 weeks. It's called Vibes. I got the homie Math helping me out. We're doing a big party for it, launch party. You should definitely come through if you're around.
What date is that?
It's October 19th. So Thursday, October 19th from 9 p.m. to midnight. It's going to be at First Live recording and streaming venue out in Bushwick. It's going to be a dope event. We got DJ, we got some opening acts. Anya LaBella going to be touching the stage. We got True Luxury. We got Ari the Great. We got Isu. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. It's Sue. She was about to get on the song with me.
Word.
On that cover EP, the last song,
Okay.
it's Sue is actually singing on, because I just came back in town, so when I get back in the studio, she's coming in.
There you go.
So
Shout out to Susie. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she's amazing. I'm really excited.
Hit me up, girl. I'm still waiting for you.
Exile gonna be there.
You said the 18th, right?
The 19th. Thursday, October 19th, yeah.
And it's going to be where?
In Bushwick. It's called First Live. It's 219 Central Avenue in Bushwick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dope spot, dope venue. They got the live, a music room in the back, live streaming. There's going to be a link for all of that.
All right.
So, yeah, we're going to do that. I just shot my video for the single.
Yes, I know that was up. Yes, congratulations on that. I wish I could have been there.
Yeah.
I would have been acting out. You doing like, sit down somewhere,
Right.
Karen.
Nah, definitely needed your energy in there.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So where?
R&B.
Where did you have the video shooting at?
So we shot in multiple locations. I shot in a jewelry store in Richmond Hill. Shout out to Gemma Singh, Heart of Gem. Definitely check her store out. All the fire jewelry, like of 121st and Liberty. And then we shot. So that was like, because the premise is I'm working in a spot, I'm just daydreaming, and then Shorty comes in, and I'm like, and then I go daydreaming for real, and then it goes into the scene. We're at the bar, and we shot that at 10 Degrees down in the East Village. Shout out to Aaron, that's the owner of 10 Degrees. Dope wine bar, dope spot. Shout out to Sassy, the bartender, everybody that worked there. We had it packed out. Anya was there. It was a dope scene. And then we shot the last scenes in a photo studio out in Long Island, Floral Park, Max Photo NY. Shout out to my director also, Benedict, DB, the director. Check him out. He's dope. Yeah, so I've been busy, that's coming out. And I'm also in school. I'm graduating at the end of the semester. So, we're pushing it.
That's right.
It's a major.
I'm studying a Bachelor's of Science in Professional and Technical Writing. So like technical communication, information architecture, you know, like a lot of communication stuff. It's crazy because I didn't know what I was going to do in school. You know, I was just trying to graduate, and I'm recently getting back into my music stuff. But what I'm learning in school is literally for my music, like how to make all the promotional stuff, the SEO stuff, you know, metadata and, you know, target audience, the message, you know, the medium, all that stuff. So it's just like everything is coming together for me. You know, I've made a conscious effort to become more focused, you know, try to eat right. You know, I stopped drinking, you know, really just focus on everything. And yeah, what else? I got acting. I'm an actor too. I got a movie coming out next year. Just finished getting some new headshots. I'm working with an acting show.
You can't just fly over that. Hold on, we got to come
I got
back,
mad stuff going on.
So we get, he's an
crazy
actor.
if he wound up being in a movie that one of my songs is in.
That would be wild.
Crazy.
That would be crazy.
But you know what? You know what's crazy about that? How the 6 degrees of separation is.
Yeah.
He wound up being an actor in a movie that one of my songs is in.
Like, oh, Worldarama? Yeah, I know Worldarama. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
Facts.
Facts.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So let them know, because we up to date on the recent stuff. We're going to go back into the acting and everything. But go into your childhood. Like, when did music become like a major thing in your life? And did you have a particular artist that you was like crazy about when you was younger, whether it be singer or hip hop?
Sure. You know, I've always been around music growing up, but I would say my first like real like, oh, what's that? We were having a party. You know, my house when I was younger, all the kids used to come to my house, birthday parties and stuff like that. And a friend of mine, we were young. I was maybe like 11, 12.
Okay.
And she brought over Drew Hill, Enter the Drew. So that's the second album.
Oh,
wasn't the first one, Drew Hill.
The first one.
So Enter the Drew, and they was playing it at the party. I didn't, you know, I was like, oh, this is cool. But then she left the CD. I can't remember who it was, but she left the CD, and I played it. I played it after. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fire. Like, what is this? Because, you know, I'm Guyanese. We're Indian Guyanese. So growing up, my parents would listen to a lot of the Hindi stuff, Indian stuff. But I'm American. Like, I was born here. I was born in the Bronx, but I'm raised in Queens. I'm from Laurelton. Shout out Southside. You already know. Queens! Yeah, you already know. Queens, get the money, baby. Yeah. So, you know, coming up over there, you know, just I was surrounded by hip-hop. I was surrounded by R&B. But that moment, I was like, oh, what's this? So then my mom would always get, you know, they used to have in the magazine, pay a penny and you get like 100 CDs or some shit like that. Yeah.
Columbia House.
Yep, exactly.
You know about that.
Yeah. So I was just picking all the she was like, here, get whatever you want. So at that point, now I'm just deep into it. Like, I'm listening to Boyz II Men, 112, Next, all of the like 90s R&B stuff. So that's where a lot of my influence comes from, you know. Drew Hill for sure. Cisco, shout out to Cisco, man. Like, there would be no Khem King without Cisco. And it's crazy. Yo, let me just say something real quick. Because people used to hate on Cisco back in the day. Oh, he's this, he's that, da-da-da. Yo, my man was ahead of the time. Yo, because now, look, everybody look like Cisco now. Everybody dyeing their hair. Everybody trying to dance. Everybody trying to do backflips. I mean, I can't dance and I didn't dye my hair, but I'm singing like him. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
wow, friend, I can't wait to hear you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. We'll link. We'll definitely but definitely at the show I'm gonna be performing. So man. But yeah, that's where it came from. You know, Michael Jackson, obviously. Yeah. But just that and just
did the dancing come with it, or is
nah,
it just
I can't dance.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll never forget, man. I was super young and I was playing Michael Jackson or something, and I was by myself dancing, you know, playing it. I'm young, I'm dancing, you know, he had all the moves. But then my cousin, she was watching me, and I didn't know. So I turned around, and she's there, and she started dying laughing. She's like, you dancing. So from there, maybe it was like a subconscious thing. I never really got back into the dancing.
She clowned you and scarred you.
But I tried, though. I tried, because I did musical theater in college.
Okay.
So, you know, we had to do like the ensemble stuff, you know, the dancing, the choreographing and stuff like that.
But you can count 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but I was not looking.
You can remember
that.
But
you Guyanese, so they got rhythm.
Yeah, I could like, I'll dance on the dance floor and stuff.
You like Cisco, that's why I'm like, the music the type of music that your family would listen to is upbeat, just
yeah.
similar to that. So I could,
I mean, we dancing like, I'm definitely, we dubbing and stuff at the party and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? But
y'all got rhythm for sure.
Yeah. But I'm not like the choreographed stepping. Like, it's been a long time since I've tried, but they said I look too focused. Like, I'm like 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? So I just stick to the singing, maybe I hit it with a little 1-2 step, but you see me, I just pull up the chair and sit down, start singing.
When you did that the other night, I said, oh, okay, he getting extra cool on him. He said, I got to sit down for this, y'all.
I took the jacket off, I sat down on him.
How do your parents feel about you like doing music like this? You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm lucky, man. My parents support me. They've supported me my whole life. Like, because I was acting. I went to school for acting. I went to school for electrical engineering in college. I went to Brooklyn Tech for high school, and then I went.
Oh, so you're smart guy.
Yeah.
You're smart.
That's what my daughter graduated from too. Yes.
Don't get into Brooklyn. Don't get into that.
Yeah. So, but from electrical engineering, I decided to go to acting, and they supported it, and I've been blessed.
That's good.
It took me a long time to get here. I've learned the hard way because I'm stubborn. We Taurus, shout out to the Tauruses. You know what I'm saying? You already know.
Taurus like
we in the building.
Yeah, I had to learn the hard way going through it, like, this is my first single, this is my first project, but I've been singing for a long time. I said I was going to be an artist in 2010, but only now am I releasing my stuff, and that was through me living life. That was going through the struggle of just being a person. I battled alcoholism for a long time. Like, I drank a lot. I had a lot of issues. I battled weight. I was almost 200 pounds at one point. And I'm 5'8", so that's crazy. But and only within like maybe the last year and a half, I've really shifted my life. And school helped me with that a lot. It gave me structure, gave me focus, and the things that I'm learning in this profession. It's a lot of self-care.
Yes.
It's a lot of I need to take a break. You can't. That burnout shit is whack. Like, that shit is for people who want you to work so you make them money.
Yes.
You can't stop. You can't stop. You got to keep grinding. Nah. If you're doing that for yourself, fine, sure. But, you have to allow your body and your mind to heal, to recuperate, so you can really put out that good stuff. So going through all of this stuff in life and losing a lot, because when I was younger, starting acting and all that stuff, I was always killing it, always doing the stuff. But as I gotten older and I realized that those things weren't carrying over into my drive, my focus, my discipline. You can have all the talent in the world, and you can attest to this. It's that dedication, it's that discipline.
Yes.
When you don't feel like doing this shit, that's when you got to get up and do it even harder. Yeah. So where I'm at now, like, if I was here 10 years ago, I wouldn't have probably appreciated it. Other things would have happened and I would not be here. Yeah. So whatever comes now, I feel like I'm prepared for it.
It's your time.
Yeah.
It's your time.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Yeah. Because that's something not a lot of people can break through from. We all go through stuff, and a lot of times when we go through things, there are, some people that can't come out of that. They can't break out of that, and they just go deeper and deeper, and they don't have anyone around them to help them come out of it. So I'm thankful for the people that you might have had around you. I'm thankful for you just being strong and just staying focused, so you could be here to tell this story and encourage somebody else, because as much as we like to think that, oh, it's just me, I'm going through this by myself, no. Sharing your story, you'll be surprised how many other people is like, wow, I've been through that same thing. I didn't deal with it like that, but I went through that same thing. Like, wow. So you're definitely an inspiration to others and everything. So
appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm just a whole emotion.
I know. I appreciate it.
That's the Taurus. That's
the Taurus, because we care. We empathize.
We love hard.
Yeah, for real. Absolutely.
Yes.
And it comes through in the music.
Yeah.
Like he was talking about, just those experiences that you go through. You could channel it into the music, into the lyrics,
And all I be doing is spilling my guts in the records. Like,
that's it.
Some people be like, "Yo, you saying too much," but it's like if I hold it in, then I'm gonna lash out on somebody that don't deserve it. So I gotta get it out. If I don't, somebody gonna do something very minuscule, and they're gonna get a tidal wave of stuff that I would have been holding in.
Facts.
So I can't hold it in.
And the mental, believe it or not, the mental of that is crazy. Because even if you don't do anything, trying to hold it in, because people say that to me all the time. Like, I have a quick temper, so people are like, you know, think and before you react. And sometimes I'm just like, I have to let it out.
You do.
Because if I hold on to it mentally, the thoughts is gonna go somewhere else, and you know what I'm saying, it's just not a good look. Let me yell, let me scream, let me shout, let me do what I gotta do to get. I ain't hurting nobody, but let me get it out so that we can move on. Because if I have to hold it in, it's not a good look.
It turns inward. You know, it eats
and
you
we're
from the inside out.
We're big on thinking and overthinking so it's best.
And that comes back to that self-care I was talking about, you know? Like, you need to get it out. You need to have healthy avenues to express yourself. You know, like, I'll keep it a buck. I'd speak to a therapist once a week, you know? Like, I realize that I can't do it by myself. You know, it takes a village. You know, I'm not self-made. You know, I know a lot of people say they're self-made and stuff, but I have a very strong support system behind me. There's one person right here who's part of that support system.
I know.
You know, because these people have seen me at my worst, and they saw the light and the potential in me. You know what I'm saying?
When
that I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. Like, me sitting here now, like, yo, I wake up every day and I thank God. I thank the universe. I thank whatever it is out there, because I'm able to do what I feel I was meant to do. You know, I'm singing my ass off out here. I'm acting. I'm doing my thing. You know, like, and I'm sharing this experience. You know, like you said, for people, you putting your emotions out there. You putting this stuff out there, and for people who might not be able to express themselves like how we can. You know, like putting those words down, but they hear that shit. It's like, damn, that's me. I'm feeling that. You know, so it's
that's like with my horse series with my sons. Like, people came to me and they told me that me putting my sons and our lives out there, it kind of influences them to want to do more with their children. So if they're going through something with their child's mother or whatever the case may be, they'll try to work it out because they want to spend time with their children, because they see me putting it out there. Regular black father doing his thing with his kids from different mothers, but I'm keeping them together and doing like music with them or doing basketball stuff with them. Like, people watch that and you don't know how they're looking at it.
Right.
They're looking at it like, damn, let me contact my son right now, or my daughter. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it does. You feel me? So that's basically what it is. Like, people could live vicariously through your experiences. And you helping people. Like you said, sometimes you helping people with what you going through, because every face has a story, and them stories could be the same. It's just a different people.
You know I see it all the time on social media. There's so many people that are courageous enough to put themselves out there. I'm not at that point yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know my story will reach tons. I know there'll be people that'll be able to relate and be like, wow, you dealt with this and you dealt with that. But it's just a thing with me. I'm not ready to share that much with the world yet. So when I look at people that can do that, I'm always like, wow, I'm gonna be next. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, let me get my video out. Let me just start recording and just start talking. But it's always something in the back of my mind, and I guess that little voice that's in the back of my head, that has to go away in order for me to really, you know what I'm saying, put it out there to maybe help somebody else or just put somebody on to life, things that happen in life. So for all those people that are courageous enough to put their story out there, keep doing it. Keep doing it, because people like me, I pay attention. I take the words of advice, the motivation. Like, I do. So shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to
and you know,
all
like, when you talk it out, you probably know the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times you be like, damn, what's this? And you start talking to somebody about it, and then, oh shit, that's it. You know?
I applaud you for the therapy situation, because when I was going through situations with my different child mothers, I needed that therapy, and it worked.
Yeah, man.
When you talk to somebody, a professional that sits there,
Yeah.
that's not just gonna like stroke your ego,
Right.
let you know that you're wrong in something, and then tell the other person what they're wrong in and how y'all could work it out, and
Yep.
what are the issues. Like, cause like us as Tauruses, we gotta talk shit out. We
Yeah.
have to. Like,
Yeah.
there's no holding it inside, because then it would wreck me
Yeah.
on the inside, and I would lash out on somebody that didn't deserve it.
Right,
And that
right.
be
So
the
I gotta
part,
get that shit out. That's
part.
why a lot of times people say that I don't hold my tongue. Is because if I feel something, I'm saying it
I
instantly.
speak it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait.
Right.
Like, if you do something
Yeah.
and I ain't approve of it, or with some shady or fuck shit,
Right.
Yo, bro, like that was what's
Yeah,
that?
what
is
What
that?
was
Yeah.
that?
Right.
That was, you know what I mean? Because
Right
if I
then.
don't say nothing,
Right
'cause
then,
once
yes.
you leave,
We ain't gotta
now
let
I'm
this
thinking
linger.
about. Now I'm thinking, I should have said something. About that shit. I'm thinking to myself now.
And then it's
I
eating
should've
you
said,
up.
yup.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, I
I'm
should
addressing
have.
the shit.
Might think they could do it again.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's one thing about
I don't be
us.
wanting people to
We
think
ain't-
they
we
can
ain't
get
with that.
over. Don't be
Ain't
sure
no
they
getting
can
over
get
on
over
us.
on me.
Nah, ain't no getting over. Not at all.
Facts.
Yes.
A lot of my guys, they be like, "Yo, son, like you always on it. You always beefing." It's
Yeah.
not that I'm
It's
beefing.
not-
Like, you gotta know, I'm not him.
Right.
Yes.
If you don't know already, if
Yes.
you're my friend, you should know.
And I'm
Don't
paying
try that with World.
attention. I'm
Don't
paying
try that with
attention.
World.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He's on it. Like, World's on it. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
And you
Yeah, I ain't
gotta
gonna
watch.
front. I think it has something to do with our sensitivity and our aggression. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we just not playing, and we
Yeah.
don't like shit that if we consider it fuck shit, we don't like it.
Exactly.
You just can't let it
And
rock.
on the
it's
flip
easy
side,
to let go.
on the
It's
flip
easy
side
to
of that,
let
when
go.
we love shit, we love hard. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
said.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you come correct,
Yeah.
you got everything. I'll give
Don't
you my
hurt
last
me.
fucking
You got our
dollar.
loyalty.
Don't
You
hurt
got our
me.
loyalty.
Yep.
Don't hurt
As soon
me.
as you
do
Don't
some
hurt
fuck
me.
shit.
Don't
Done.
hurt me. Because I'm going to find a way. And it's
yeah, we-
bad. It's bad.
Revenge.
But I'm going
Revenge.
to.
revenge
Ooh,
involved
you
with
ain't
Taurus
ready.
being Taurus.
Your heart
Yo.
ain't going to be ready for this.
Fucking Penny Hardaway in this bitch.
For real.
Eddie Ann and Annie out there.
What?
Word?
Bet.
Got you.
2 years later.
Yes.
We don't forget shit. We
Yep.
bulls, but
Yep.
we remember like elephants.
Facts. Facts.
Word up.
Sometimes that's a gift and a curse, though. It's a gift and a
Yo.
curse because you be like, damn, why can't I let that go? It's been like 10, 15
Yo.
years already. Like, damn.
Just mad random too. Like,
Out
damn,
of-
remember that time?
No, music does it for me. Music brings up all kind of certain songs.
Yeah.
Bring
And
up
that's what
instantly.
songs are meant to do. They're meant
Instantly
to
put
make
you back
remember.
in that time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and oh,
So it's funny you bring that up because like I said, I'm in school, so I'm taking this
Yeah.
digital storytelling class, right? And then last week we had to create a 10-minute project about something. So I did how the music industry uses music videos to enhance like love songs, right? And the methodologies and things that they use. And you said, how music can bring, it's like it reminds you
Yeah.
of things, right?
Yeah.
And it can create emotion, or it brings that emotion
Yes.
back that you felt.
Yes.
But what I found interesting, because I always thought, you hear music and then you remember the emotion. But the music makes you remember that moment, which indirectly brings the
Brings the
emotion in.
emotion, yes.
Yeah, so it's the circumstances that are created within the music. So when you hear that, then it brings you back to that time. Then you feel the emotion.
yes.
He did some diagnostic.
Yeah, he just broke it all down.
on
right?
the art of singing. Word.
Yeah.
No, but that's
he's smart
facts.
though, like, yeah.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to City Tech, New York City College of Technology. That's where I'm at now. So
Oh,
yeah,
shout
yeah,
out,
yeah.
shout out,
Yeah.
shout out.
You need to
Yes.
come down a little bit off your tuition.
Okay.
Need that
He paying
discount.
attention. Why he paying attention? So what's the So you got the single out.
Single's
so when
out.
is the album coming out?
So the single's out. The album is coming out on October 19th. So we're doing
Oh,
everything
wow.
that day. Yeah, the
Oh,
release
okay,
party.
okay.
The album's coming out that day. We're actually going to drop the video that day too.
Okay.
So we just
Oh,
doing
wow.
everything, going hard,
Tell everybody again about what I'm saying, the party on it.
Yeah, it's Thursday, October 19th, from 9 p.m. to midnight. First live streaming recording a venue, 219 Central Avenue. It's going to be dope. We got dope opening acts. We got a bunch of special guests coming through.
Okay.
Exile, Miss Nisi's coming through, Tarzan's coming through, the Dreamland Fire. Anya LaBella's going to be there and performing. You know, Worldarama say you're going to be there, so you don't got to put them on there.
All right, AKA Promotions.
AKA Promotion going to be in the building. S.STREET Media is hosting and promoting.
Production's going to be in the building.
I just want to say something real quick. I have to give a special shout out to Math from S.STREET Media because I'm new. I've been singing and I've been wanting to be an artist for a long time, but I've only really made the decision to come back in the game. Yeah, we did some songs during COVID. We recorded a couple things, but I finished writing the EP in like May. You know, we recorded it in May. I recorded it in June and July, but I came to my first S.STREET Media event. Damn, I forgot which one it was, but my boy Exile, shout out to Exile. Yeah, we was in Astoria, and I just came to support X because, you know, it was like the winner gets on 105.1 or something like that. Yeah.
Opinions matter.
Yeah, opinions matter, right. So when I got there, I had met Woody Wood. Shout out Woody Wood from the group home. He was at the table. And we just started chopping it up, and she came. Anya was there too, came out to support. And from there, like, I just came into the family, bro. Pause. They just let me, you know, they welcomed me in with open arms. And once I started coming around a little more, you know, she performed, and then I talked to Math. I was like, yo, let me do a couple shows, you know, let me just get my feet wet. Right. And then when I got the album done, I approached him like, yo, Math, can you help me out here? You know, I want to promote this thing because I could have done it myself. But he took me in like under his wing for real, man. Like, he's been putting it out there. He's been showing me love, teaching me a lot of things, and like really connecting me with the right people. So, and he does this because he loves the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing it for a minute. Yeah, effortlessly. And
see, people don't understand like what he does. Like, I feel this way about myself, but S.STREET Media, Groundhog TV, you know what I mean? Certain companies and organizations, AKA Promotions, like, we're artist development for artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our platforms, we develop artists. We get them a buzz that they can't get on their own.
Right.
And for them to even want to be in, like, think about messing with a label or even just getting exposure to where they could get booked for stuff.
Right.
Possibly get endorsements. You gotta be buzzing out here. You can't be not known, not doing nothing, not doing no shows, not doing no podcasts, not having no numbers on your stuff. Like, you can't be not doing nothing to get any type of interest in you. And us being out here in New York City, we are platforms that gives people these buzz. So we are artists. We are the artist development of New York City.
Yeah, that's
it's
fact.
ourselves with a couple of others. That's how I do anything. But we are the artist development now. Labels should be paying us to promote their artists, the artists that they sign, or they come to our events and find artists that they can sign.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we are. And I know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
because the talent is there. The talent is here.
It's just that these labels, they're not on the streets no more. They're only going to hear about the artists through our platforms and being on our platform. So that's just what it is.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to AKA Promotions and stuff.
Yeah, AKA Promotions, all y'all.
S.STREET Media.
Groundhog TV, facts, definitely, man.
All of those platforms. It's definitely doing something, giving a lot of people a way to get known.
Yeah,
you know,
and I just want to make sure that appreciation is shown, you know, because it's not always happening
I'm big
here,
on that.
You know?
I'm so big, and I say it in my shows, multiple shows that I have. It costs nothing to share somebody's post, to comment on somebody's post, to like somebody's post, to love somebody's post. It costs zero, and it takes nothing away from your business, from whatever you have going on. And a lot of people just don't seem to get that. And me, some people say that I do too much because I share everybody's stuff. I'm reposting. I'm on all my medias. Because I'm like, isn't that the point?
Right.
I don't have millions of dollars, and I'm honestly the type of person that if I have the money, it's quicker for me to just here's $100. You know what I'm saying? That's my support.
Right.
Because I don't have the time to make a video and to do this and to do that. But, okay, I don't got the money right now, but I'm doing everything else to show you some support. So you can't share a post. You can't like a video. You can't.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like.
And it matters for the algorithm. That like you have to get that
It
stuff.
gets bothersome sometimes because it's just like, come on, this is not rocket science. We all adults and we all kind of like in the same industry.
Right.
We all trying to, you know what I'm saying, build to make something better and get better and better.
Yeah.
So it just, you know, it just is disappointing sometimes to see that the support is like very, very, very minimal. And a lot of times you grab strangers because, and I'm not even going to front. A lot of my support comes from strangers, from people that I've never met, that I've only had conversations with through a computer, through text.
Yeah.
And anything I have, they share. He was just speaking of Crucial and what's the other guy?
Daylight.
Daylight. I've never met these people.
Yeah.
As soon as I hooked up with Math, I don't know, I guess they seen the logo or whatever, and everything that I do or I have on my thing, they post, they share it. And when they having stuff, they sending it to me, and I'm sharing it. I don't know them.
Right.
Like, I know them through that. But we've never met face to face, never had a conversation or anything. So it's just little things like that. It means so much. But people are just not getting it. So I people need to get it. Just, it takes nothing away from you. You know, start normalizing just supporting others. And especially supporting the people you know.
Seriously. Stop asking for discounts. If you know them, pay full price, man. Support your local business.
Pay.
Hard TV shirts, $30.
That's it.
That's right. Yes.
They're good too.
Yeah, man.
Come get you one.
Yeah.
Come get you one.
So we're going to end this. So thankful for both of y'all coming through.
Thank you.
Real quick. Let them know, you told them your next thing. Let them know they can find you on your platforms and everything.
At Khem King Music on all platforms. That's KHEM Music. No. Khem King Music. KHEM King Music.
Okay.
On all streaming platforms. YouTube, all that. Just search it. Yeah, please listen to the single, Heart It, Like It, all that stuff. Album dropping. October 19th, that's Thursday. Come to the show. It's going to be a dope time. And
yes. And y'all make sure, real quick before y'all, before we get out of here, make sure y'all go and download Anya LaBella.
Shout out to Anya.
Yeah, she got her single, her music and everything out. So make sure y'all show my girl Mega Love.
Actually, shout out to DJ Miami Joe as well. We was in the studio yesterday. We was chopping some shit up.
Miami Joe.
Miami Joe is a beast. From scratch. He sampled my voice. He made the beat. We laid down the bars, the hook, everything. Like crazy.
Isn't it a great thing when you creating? When you go in the studio and you just create right there on the spot.
Amazing.
Like, shout out to the new project I got coming out called They Love World. We created that shit. We went in the studio and just created it. We just created it. So it's hip hop, R&B, and reggae all in one.
Nice.
Okay.
We taking over.
That's what's up.
Yeah. New single Go Baby out right now on all platforms.
If you don't know, don't act like y'all don't know. This thing has been pumping all summer. Everybody been, what? Stop playing. Y'all know it. Make sure y'all download that ASAP. Yes. All right, so we about to shut it down. Thank
what
y'all
about you?
for
You
tuning
got your
in.
Grand Heart TV. They know you. They know you, right? They know you.
I said mine.
Everything is the same. Everything is the same.
GrandHeartTV.
TV.
You know what it is, man. Every new episodes is up right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go to the website, click on all of the links. Just spend a few hours in the crib on a rainy day and just go through my website and just look and see the archive episodes. I got episodes. I got Black Rob's funeral on my joint.
Wow.
I got Prodigy's funeral. I got a tribute episode to Sean Price. Like it's like legendary things that's on this site and archived in my show that y'all gotta see. So y'all gonna wait till I blow up to then want to go and do
I know, after the fact.
Don't wait. Don't
Right.
wait.
Get
Just
it
go
now.
check it out
Get it
now.
now.
I got exclusive stuff, man. Like
Facts.
for real.
And make sure y'all go.
Word, I'm still following back. I'm still liking now. So, look, we're still in charge of our social media accounts. All right.
Yes.
So, Follow us now before somebody else take that shit over.
That's right. You really gonna get inside.
That AI shit sounded crazy.
Facts.
Oh, we should have went there. You know, they taking over the restaurants.
I've been studying that. I did a video essay on that, how they're using ChatGPT to write college essays and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they getting the professors and all that is hip to it. But but I believe it's still getting done because honestly, I've used it and I'm just like, all right, you can't tell. You know? Like, it's not.
Also, you wouldn't be able to tell if you submit a paper that's from AI.
You have to actually, my personal opinion, you have to actually read it.
Yes,
you can't,
100%.
because there are going to be little errors here and there. So you make the tweaks in the thing, but overall, you just take that. Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? So it's
it's
a
crazy.
language based
It's
it's a language based model. So it's meant to sound right. It's meant to sound good, but and yes, it has access to whatever we give it. So it does have information, but it's only going to sound right. So if you can use it as a tool. You know, a lot of people like this, I talked about this in the essay. A lot of people are worried about plagiarism and stuff like that. But if you use it as a tool, you know, you give it the information, it helps you, you know, it can organize thoughts, it can help you develop content. Exactly. Develop content, maybe cut out some of the manual work, you know, in terms of creating things and stuff like that. But you still have to do it.
But
you have to put in the information. You still have to check because there was actually something, real quick. This lawyer in Florida, I think, used ChatGPT to make a whole case, and it sounded incredible. It sounded amazing. But then he started talking in court, and the judge was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?" All of the cases and all that stuff that he was quoting were all made up. But it sounded right.
But it sounded.
Yeah, so you have to check.
Yeah,
So
make
have
sure
to
you're
check.
researching.
Already.
And that's just ChatGPT. You know, there's so much other
You
stuff.
just cracked the code.
Okay.
Cracked the code.
Always trying to put y'all on.
Figure out how to use the tool before the tool figures out how to use you.
Yes. Because we going there.
Yeah.
See, I didn't. It's basically here because you see the robots is in the restaurants now.
Yeah,
they're the ones they're cooking the food and they're serving the food and all of that.
The robo bartender, you know, in Vegas they got the joint. You go in and you just put in the order.
That's a robot.
Wow.
Yeah, so we all the way. We here. We here.
For real.
That's a real judgment day.
For real.
Terminate out this motherfucker.
Ooh, all right, y'all. So we about to get up out of here. Thank y'all again for coming. We're going to do this again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Peace.